Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So juz 1, 2, and 3. So in the Quran, there are 30 juz in the whole Quran. 30. Juz means chapter or part. So the entire Quran is divided into how many parts? 30. Yeah, how many parts?
30.
30. In this blue Quran, there's the first juz, second juz, and third juz. Does that make sense? So after you finish this blue Quran, then you're going to go into the normal Quran and start from juz 4, because you would have had read the first 3 juz in this Quran. So juz means chapter. And how many chapters are there in the Quran? 30, yes. Okay, so now if you look at the top of the page, so we're going to skip, so the Quran starts with Surah Fatiha in the beginning, and then starts with the second surah, which is called on the top. So if you look over here on the top, it says Surah, it says Al-Baqarah. So that's the name of the surah I'm going to be reading, Al-Baqarah. And here is a number 2. So because it's the second surah. So surah number 1 was Surah Fatiha, and number 2 is Al-Baqarah. That's why it says number 2 there. So that's the top left-hand side. You need to remember these things. So the name of the surah is in the top left. In the middle of the page is, as you can guess, what is it? Page number. Yeah, so in the middle of the page is the page number. This is page 3. Top right, if you look over here, it says Alif Lam Mim. This is the first one, and it says a 1 next to it. So this is the juz number that you're reading. This is juz number 1. Does that make sense? So here on the top right is the juz number, which is 1. And it says the first word of the juz is also written here as well. Alif Lam Mim. Because if you look on the book, what the surah starts with, Alif Lam Mim, isn't it? Yeah? So on the top right is the first word of the juz. So Alif Lam Mim is the first word of the juz. That's why they've written it over here. And then the number 1. Does that make sense? Okay, and here. Now look over here. So before, anytime we read the surah, I'm going to read the name of the surah as well. So I'll read it. Suratul Baqarah Madaniyya. So that's the name of the surah, surah number 2. And then starts with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I'm going to read this page first, since you don't want to read. Yeah? So just follow with me. Put your finger on the book. Start from here. So start with Bismillah. So I'll read A'udhu first, and then you can read Bismillah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, now here, this is the last lesson, if you remember from the Qaida, on how to read these. So make them at least 5 or 6 seconds long, and do ghunna on the mim. Alif Lam Mim. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read 1 box at a time for advanced readers. So when they use the video, they don't have to look at the detail. So I'm going to read 1 box at a time without going into too much explanation. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ. Let's follow. That's box number 1. So I've done these boxes on purpose. What you have to do, you have to read the entire box without taking a breath in between. Yeah, if you take a breath in between, it's a mistake. So I'm going to read that box again. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ. Next box. Now you can take a breath. Yeah? Now next box. In one go. لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. Okay, that's a stop sign at the end, so I made it a sakin. The ha. So I didn't say fihi. We've learned the stop rule. لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. Next box. هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. And then you can take a breath. So read that box again. هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Next box. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ. And then you can take a breath. بِالْغَيْبِ. Take a breath. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ. So make sure you read the qaf and the sad. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ. Take a breath. Next box. وَمِم. You follow? Here. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُم. So the qa sound from the qaf. وَمِم. Okay, one more time. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُم. And the way you pronounce the qaf is the extreme back of the throat, extreme back of the tongue touching the soft palate. Extreme back of the tongue, touching the soft palate. Qa. This makes that qa sound. And last box, here. Yunfiqun. Okay, so first you're going to practice up till here. Okay, so now let's look at it individually. So the advanced readers can stop the video and just practice by themselves and rewind the video if you need to look at it again. So now I'm going to go through, I'm going to break it down, what letters there are and how they join. Okay, so look over here. So first is the, li, the kaf will join to Islam over here. Dhalikal kitabu. Dhalikal kitabu. So you keep on practicing this box. Yeah? Dhalikal kitabu. You got that? You want to read it? Okay. Next one is this is a lam alif. So that's a mad asli. Do you remember your mad asli rules? Okay, mad asli, if you remember, if there's a fatha letter, a zebra letter, and an alif after it, the alif will stretch it. So alif stretches a fatha letter. La rayba fi. And then the ya sakin stretches the kasra letter. Fi. You got that so far? Okay, next line. Okay, now this box is quite complicated. So let's spell it out like we did in the qaida. So hu, and then this dal will join to this lam, dal. And then the second lam will join to this third lam, lil. Hudal lil. So hudal lil, then muttaqeen. So you have to say the qa sound and then the mad asli rule, where the ya sakin over here stretches the kasra letter. So this box again. Hudal lil muttaqeen. That's that done. Now next box. Okay, whenever a sentence starts with an alif and then a lam, we've learnt in the qaida you put an fatha on the alif, isn't it? So it becomes a hamza. So it becomes a. Alladhina. Alladhina. Then the ya will be, okay, so that's that done. The next word is yu'minuna, making sure you do the right stretches. These are all mad asli rules. Alladhina yu'minuna. So you have to read the whole thing in one go. And the next one, the ba will join to the lam. I say ignore the alif in between. Bil. Then the ghain will join to the ya. Ghai. Bil ghaibi. So that's one box. Bil ghaibi. Next box. Wa yuqi. Wa yuqimu. Wa yuqimu. Then the nun will join to the swad in the next word. Nas. Wa yuqimu nas. So. Wa yuqimu nas. So. Then the lam has a standing fatha and you stretch it. And the waw is silent. Salata. Now the whole box. Wa yuqimuna salata. So there's a lot of mad aslis here. So if you look, the qaf is a mad asli. Qi, the ya sakin stretching a kasra letter. The mu is a mad asli. The waw sakin stretching a dhamma letter. Wa yuqimuna salata. So you keep on saying this box. This box you need to practice a lot. So you need to keep on reading this box until you can say it all in one go. This box is quite complicated. And saying the sad and the letters are underlined and properly. Next one, the ghunna rule. Wa mimma. If a mim has a shadda, the ghunna rule. Wa mimma razaqnahum. See how it does an echo sound on the qa. Wa mimma razaqnahum. So you keep on practicing this box until you can say it all in one go. Then last one, yunfiqun. So the q sound. Yunfiqun. Okay, so first up till here. So you need to keep on practicing one box at a time. The way you practice this, so go back to the beginning. First you read box number 1, get good at it. Then you read box number 2, keep on reading until you can say it perfectly. Then practice both boxes together, this box and then that box. And then you practice the third box, keep on repeating until you get very good at it. Then practice the whole line. Yeah? But you only have to remember, you're only allowed to take a breath at the end of a box, not in between a box. Does that make sense? And then you do the next one, next line, same thing. Keep practicing this box till you get good at it. Keep practicing that box till you get good at it. Practice the whole line. Same with the third line, same with the next line. So I'm going to stop the video and then keep practicing until you can read it perfectly.